Hey, what's good everybody? It's Lance again, and today I'm coming at you with another video. Got a new setup. I'm going to try to get a tripod soon. Currently working with like a spider setup. I got this screen in the background. I'm going to usually put like posters of the films that I'm reviewing in the background. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's just my setup. But anyway, today I'm coming at you with another review. Today I'm going to review the newest Michael Gracey film. I believe this is a directorial debut, and that is The Greatest Showman.
Girls, I think I've had an idea.
Look out, 'cause here I come.
I'm putting together a show.
It's a place where people can see things they've never seen before. Okay.
I'm not scared.
Who's that?
And what is your act?
I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
If you don't like conventional musicals, like musicals that are not very experimental, maybe not like an alternative musical such as La La Land, but like just more of like songs every like few minutes and blah blah blah, this and that, then you're not going to like this movie. I'm just going to say that off the bat, especially if you didn't like the trailer, if you don't like how everything is being portrayed, you're not going to like this movie, and that's fine. However, I'm somebody who actually doesn't mind musicals. I actually like musicals. I don't know, I think it's something about the music and the camera movements usually, and the production design and the costume design, something that just, everything just like enthralls me and like brings me into the film. This is no different. This is filled with really good songs. Particular, This Is Me, that just won the Golden Globe the other day. It's a great song. It's actually one of the best songs, if not the best song in the film. Hugh Jackman plays P.T Barnum, who's this guy who's just trying to provide for his family. He comes from nothing. He befriends Michelle Williams' character Charity in the beginning of the film when they were just kids. And since she comes from wealth and he doesn't, he just kind of just wants to give her this life that, you know, he promises her. And so he just takes up like small dead-end jobs, and eventually he comes up with an idea on running a museum, and eventually what would become his circus. Throughout the film he gathers different people of like different backgrounds and different like certain qualities that maybe mainstream society wouldn't apprehend at the time, and puts them inside of this circus, or not necessarily like a freak show, but like, yeah, kind of like a freak show. Portray them in a positive light, which is basically what the film is trying to convey, is that P.T Barnum was portraying these people in the most positive life you can ever portray someone. From like an 8-foot tall man to a woman with a beard, or just an albino woman, trapeze professionals. He came up with this idea and he made a lot of money from it. Basically comes like down to like the rise and fall of like the first string of like circus performances that he had put together. I'm not sure about the history of this film. I don't know if it's accurate, and quite frankly I don't necessarily care too much. Zac Efron comes in later in the movie. Zendeya's in the movie. Michelle Williams, obviously, like I mentioned before, plays his wife. Ferguson is in this movie. She plays a singer. So it's like one of those movies that has like an ensemble cast. It's very lighthearted. The pacing is pretty decent. The only thing that's taking this down a notch is the fact that it's kind of forgettable. There's little to no real emotional depth, I think you can say. It's not a film that you're going to remember a year from now and be like, wow, that's like a great movie. Maybe a good musical, but like not like a great film. Like I said before, the performances are good. Even like Zac Efron, who I really like, don't necessarily like in a lot of movies, I didn't dislike him in this film. He was okay. It wasn't bad. Zendaya too. I didn't like her in Spider-Man. I thought she was just there just to be there because she's a big name. But here, she's fine. I like her. I kind of bought her as this trapeze woman, and, you know, trapeze professional, and I was wondering if I was going to buy the relationship between her and Zac Efron, but it paid off. I thought that it was directed very subtly, and I thought it was okay. I thought it was fine. The bottom line, this film is not a film that you're going to write home about. There are some maybe like questionable things that, like, if you study history, if you know exactly what happened back then, like P.T Barnum and whatnot, maybe you'll find this like film easy to critique. However, the songs are really good. Yeah, that's basically it. The song's really good. It's paced well. I didn't find myself bored at all through the movie, and I enjoyed it quite a lot more than I originally thought it was going to. I'm just going to give this film a solid 6.5. That's it. Alright? That's basically where I'm going to just end it right here. If you have nothing else to see, probably go see it. If not, just wait for other films to come out. It's already January. There's a lot of other 2018 films coming out, and I bet maybe some of them are good or some of them are real bad. Who knows? Anyway, I'll be back soon. I'll be doing a review for The Commuter with Liam Neeson, and then hopefully another review for the Taraji P. Henson film, Proud Mary. Anyway, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'm gonna try to get a tripod soon, so hopefully, like, you know, makes it looks a little bit better. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good one. Peace.